And speaking of money, how about the $20 you owe me?
Oh, yeah? Well, I only got 10, so here's 10 and I owe you 10.
Thanks.
Hey, Mo, you owe me 20.
Well, here's 10 and I'll owe you 10.
You owe me 20.
Here's 10, I owe you 10.
Here's the 10 I owe you.
Here's the 10 I owe you.
Here's the 10 I owe you.
Good, now we're all even.
Welcome to the AI Circlejerk, where billions are being thrown around and nobody is sure if the others are making any money at all. Is this organic growth or not? So Nvidia cleared $4 trillion valuation months ago, and the valuation of OpenAI as well is going through the roof. Hey everyone, so today we are going on to these AI investments, the hype, what's real, and what kind of circle jerk are we talking about in the first place. So we'll see how each of these companies that we are talking about are actually inflating each other's values up and up. So in simple terms, let's say these three companies, Nvidia, OpenAI and Oracle, are actually playing the hot potato with billions of dollars. So what's this AI bubble all of a sudden we are talking about? OpenAI is actually making a deal with Oracle and will invest in Oracle, while Oracle goes to buy chips from Nvidia and Nvidia gets paid from OpenAI. So this is a money circle, and we don't know if they are actually growing or the inflation of these valuations that you are seeing are actually real or not. So we don't know. We'll see if this is an AI bubble or not in few years, maybe months. So there are few people who are very bullish on AI trends, and they say that it will create new jobs as well as the economy, take the economy to a new level. There are some people who are very skeptic, and even that guy from the Big Short movie who actually shorted the housing market in 2008 said that he is shorting maybe the AI stocks, or will be, because the growth in economy was actually, for US only, was actually just 0.1% in without including the data centers and AI infrastructure. So if we remove those expenses, the actual economic growth was way too less than what people see today. The simple analogy to explain this is like A, B, C, we have three people who owe $10 each, and so one of them pays $10 to A to B, B to C and C to A. So the money was always $10, right? But the flow of money actually attracts outside investors to see that the money is being thrown in this economy and they may make a profit. So they come in with their own money to invest in these, and the valuation of these companies actually grow. So I don't know how much of this is true in the real sense, but at least it looks like this is kind of AI bubble for now. So what happens if the loop breaks out? Will we lose our jobs? Paul Jones says it's a small bubble. Meanwhile, others say it's a huge bubble, 17x of that of .com bubble in 2000. But the truth is that nobody really knows. Everyone's always betting on the stock market to go up and down and to make their own money. Nobody gives a fuck about economy anyways. We can always speculate the valuations of these companies, but the reality is that for now the profits are nowhere near the valuations that these AI companies have, and they don't even have a model to make profit as of yet. And it's not just investors, VCs and meeting rooms that are hyping up these AI advancements. It's everyone, pretty much all the news you hear about, all the social media posts you see, everyone's hyping AI like it's the new dawn for humanity. And maybe it is, I don't know if it is or isn't, but the thing is that the valuations of these companies are not the reality of economy. So we have to separate these valuations from the real value that's created. And AI, maybe it will change the world, I don't know, it probably will make the task, at least the repetitive small tasks, way too easier for us to automate. But the real value is created by people, and the real value created by these companies is not up to their valuations. It's all speculative for now. OpenAI is actually surviving on debt and equity sales, so the engine of this AI hype train could get destroyed at any moment. One more phenomena you may have noticed, that these companies actually keep on releasing new versions. Like we have Claude, new Sonnet version, OpenAI ChatGPT 5 came out. But the distinction between these, the ChatGPT 4, ChatGPT 5, was so minimal that majority of people didn't even notice that they have actually advanced to a newer model. And so is the case with other general purpose LLMs. So for a normal person, these LLMs, these general purpose models at least, are actually serving the same answers for most cases, right? We are not going to deep research, but for a normal user, 99% of users, the distinction is smaller and smaller on each updates of these models. A startup like OpenAI going public is a huge deal. It will inflate other companies' valuations as well. Nvidia is probably the first company that will see the benefits. So how long the inflated valuations will keep running like this? OpenAI has to show profits at some point to investors. Currently it's just raising billions and billions of dollars for its next model, but at some point they have to show some result to their investors and shareholders. So when that happens, we can expect either that it becomes the next largest company of our world, maybe it goes down and some other general purpose LLM takes its place, other diversified smaller startups take its place, although that's unlikely, but we'll have to see. But one thing is for sure, that even if the bubble pops and these startups go down, the AI is here to stay, and we'll have to upskill regardless of what these companies' valuations are. So if you want to learn how to create your own AI agents or how to automate your simple tasks at office, follow my channel. And I actually create these tutorials, beginner friendly tutorials for people who don't want to spend on paid courses. And I do all of this without the hype that you will make millions out of your AI agent, because no one is making millions out of these. If they actually were making, then they wouldn't tell you at all. AI hype is wasted, but AI, the tech itself, is pretty useful, and I believe it will change the way that we work and we interact with each other. You must have also seen that social media platform that they created with Sora and the AI generated videos. Like, these are useless platforms. I don't think people care about AI stuff that much to create random videos just to laugh or share. I think the human touch will always be on top of all this, and content creation as well. I think the personal touch and the human touch will always be better off than AI generated content. So if you want to learn more, please follow my channel, and if you want me to keep making these type of videos on updates on explaining how and what's happening in our world, stay tuned.